Hello everyone. Today's video is two parts combined into one. The story that has been added to our book of horror and carnage comes from the upcoming Twitch streamer named TinyNiceTank. The link to her channel will be in the description below. So please, show her some love and enjoy our narration. Huddled together under a blanket, my sister and I looked out the window, watching lightning flash across the sky. We flinched at each thunder boom. Lightning in the bedroom flickered, threatening to go out. Our attention is quickly stolen by the creaking from the attic. We look at each other, scared and curious what could be making that noise. Mother had told us never to go inside the attic. But with each new creak, my sister could no longer contain her curiosity. She had to know what was up there. She grabbed a flashlight from our room, hoping to avoid gaining our mother's attention. She slowly crept to pull down the ladder that leads to the attic. As quietly as she could, she pulled the ladder down and began to climb up with her light shining into the darkness above. As soon as she was inside, the black emptiness seemed to swallow her and her light. With my voice shaking, I called out for my sister, but only silence answered. A red liquid began dripping from the edges of the attic entrance. Terrified at the possibilities of what happened to my sister, I ran to my mother. "Mom, Sissy went into the attic and didn't come out." I almost shrieked to my mother. Puzzled, my mother replied,
"What are you talking about? You don't have a sister."
In disbelief, I ran back to the ladder. I couldn't believe my eyes when I arrived. The ladder was back inside the attic, and the red liquid had vanished.
Warning: the following part of the story contains suicide. Viewer discretion is advised.
It's been a couple of years now since my sister disappeared into the attic. Although I seem to be the only one that remembers her, I can feel my memory of her slipping away. So I've decided that before I forget her completely, there's something I must do. I must climb into the attic. I have to know what happened to her. Of course, I fear that my fate will be no different from hers. But I refuse to go on like she was never here. I wait until Mom leaves for work before I make my move. Once I hear her car drive off down the road, I grab a flashlight and a pocket knife. I know the pocket knife isn't much, but it's better than nothing. I pull the ladder down and begin my ascent into the attic. Slowly I climb with my flashlight shining into the dark attic above. I stop with just my head and flashlight into the opening, where I shine my light around the room. To my surprise, it just looks like a normal attic with nothing but some old boxes placed around the room. I climb fully into the attic room and begin to walk around. I'm even more baffled than I was before. What on earth happened to my sister? I decided to check one of the boxes to see what else I could possibly find. First box I check has a bunch of folders inside. I don't think much of it until I notice my name written across the side. I open the folder, but quickly drop it as my eyes dance across the pages. I remove my hand from my mouth and pick up the folder back up. I begin to read the file inside more closely. The pages read as follows.
Name, Alec Carter. Date of birth, March 16th, 1989. Gender, male. Psychiatric diagnosis, schizophrenia. Presenting issues. Patient was brought in due to hallucinations and delusions regarding the existence of an older sister. Patient's hallucinations and delusions are still prevalent as he talks of her being consumed by the attic in their home.
I stop reading and set the folder back into the box as I wipe tears from my eyes. My life seemed like a lie. What else in my life has a lie, or a delusion, or a hallucination? How can I go on when I can't even trust my own mind? Shaking, I take the small knife from my pocket. I flip the blade open, and as quickly as I can, I slice the veins in both arms. I stumble to the ground. So, I rest my back against the box. Feeling my vision begin to fade, I write a message on the attic floor for my mom in blood. I'm sorry. Hope you guys enjoyed today's narrations. If you did, consider supporting us on Patreon. Otherwise, hit the like button, stab the subscribe button, and hide the body under the bell icon. And until the next one, remember, we're always watching.